Welcome back. We got another one for y'all. So we were thinking, how would the Blackbeard Pirates stand against the Animal Kingdom Pirates, like Kaido versus Blackbeard type thing?
With this one, I was looking up some stuff, and not everybody on Blackbeard's crew has a devil fruit. There's only like two people with a devil fruit when I was looking shit up. And it's like it doesn't say if they know a hockey or anything. So it's like, I mean, really, if you think about it, Animal Kingdom Kaido's crew is way more stacked than Blackbeard Pirates. So I mean,
But you also gotta look at it. The Blackbeard Pirates whooped Whitebeard's
Now,
remnant crew.
that's not a logical stance because the last time we really seen the Blackbeard Pirates action, they weren't really doing shit. They were fighting Gecko, and the last we've heard was they were hunting devil fruits. So
I mean, there wasn't really fighting.
Black,
That was just like he just
what, I,
showed us in
what
the
I'm trying to say is you haven't seen any of those people even in a combative stance where they're actually fighting. And so you can see their devil fruits. Like I think there's a thing of Oda holding back some things that he wants to do later on, which we're going to see them in a bigger event, which we will see them all actually using the devil fruit. We'll see they'll all be devil fruit users. You know what I mean? I think that is true. He hasn't really revealed too much, but I think if we follow the breadcrumbs, I mean, there's a reason why Kaido was before Blackbeard. There's a reason why Luffy took down Kaido, and now he's going to fight Blackbeard. Like I just think there's a reasoning for that. There's a reasoning, and I think Blackbeard. When I went back and saw Blackbeard fight Ace, to me, it confirmed Blackbeard got conquerors. The way Blackbeard was talking that shit, the way his eyes was changing, the way him and Ace was locking into it, to me, it was like, no, Blackbeard can be a conqueror. And I think he does got hockey. So for me, it's like, I think there's a reason why he's after Kaido. He's going to be stronger than Kaido. That's how old it is. You're not going to be weaker than the one before you. It's always going to be stronger than the next guy. So I feel like Blackbeard's definitely going to be stronger than Kaido. And when I looked at the fight and how would it go, I mean, it would be interesting. If Blackbeard touches Kaido, there's not too much Kaido can do. His fruit absorbs every other fruit, like you know what I mean. So that
But
fire,
also, Kaido got some strong skin. His skin is strong, and he got the Conqueror's also armament. He's the strongest pirate, is what
yeah.
they
But
say.
once Blackbeard sees him doing it, like I feel like he will catch on faster than Luffy. Like, oh, you're putting conquerors on your punches. Oh, that's nice. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I feel like Blackbeard will catch on to that quicker
and
than
then
Luffy.
we really don't know like what Blackbeard really got
And
under
there's a
his skin.
reason. There's a reason for that holdback. I look at it like I think the Blackbeard Pirates potentially stack up nice with the Beast Pirates. I think that the difference is that Blackbeard's pirates are more ruthless, and I think that they
Mm.
will go through. And if you're talking about all of them fighting, I think they will kill each one of these Beast Pirates. Like how you were saying, how we don't know what's going on with Blackbeard. Kaido. Who's to say he's not dead? And Blackbeard went to go find his fruit. Like to me, that spoke. Like I think his crewmates will be like, "Oh, you're king. You got a nice fruit. Yeah, I gotta kill you. You know what I mean? I gotta kill you, and I gotta collect this. Like I feel like that's how it will go. Like when you put it up, I'm not gonna go everybody, but I'll go the top three. I had Burgess versus Queen. Burgess is winning that fight to me. You know what I mean? There's I don't know. I just don't view Queen as being enough to take down Burgess. Then you got the guy that could turn invisible. That was the jail. I think lieutenant or something.
Yeah, he ran Impel down before the poison guy.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Then you got King. I think the invisible guy is winning that fight. You know what I mean? It's just to me, how can you fight someone that turns invisible? And we saw a lot from King when he fought Zoro. So I'm using that knowledge and using stuff that we haven't seen from him. And I'm like, you could fly around and try going in, but if he turns invisible, you can't see him. And he comes up from behind you and slice you. He's gonna find out about your weakness faster than Zoro found out about his weakness. You know what I mean? And then Blackbeard and Kaido's where it really comes up to. And to me, it's just if Blackbeard and Luffy are solar opposites, they gotta be similar in strength. So if Luffy knows, so the way I'm going by it, if Luffy knows Conquerors, so does Blackbeard. If Luffy learned armament, so does Blackbeard. Like they're gonna be solar opposites that attract. They're both gonna be very similar in terms of knowledge and knowing skills. So I'm going with if everything Luffy knows Blackbeard can do, and I'm going with Blackbeard got an awakened fruit. Like I'm going with he awoken one of them, if not both. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I feel like you underestimating Kaido's crew too.
Kaido and Whitebeard went at it, and that was a real, you know what I mean, standoff. They went at it before, not like a whole big fight, but because Whitebeard was the one that betrayed it, the Rock's pirates and things like that, and Kaido holded a grudge against him for doing that. But that's just with one devil fruit. He was able to stand off with Kaido. Now Blackbeard's got his fruit plus the darkness fruit. That's why I feel like we're underestimating that he also got Whitebeard's fruit as well. And Whitebeard is nasty. Whitebeard was already a problem to Kaido. Now you got to worry about the darkness on top of that, something he's never fought before that we know of. I just think.
Nah, I get that part. Like, I get it. The captains is gonna go at it, but I'm talking about their crew. I ain't really talking about their captains. I'm talking about their crew. Wise, like, if you put Blackbeard's crew against Kaido's crew, I don't really see.
We just did. Who you got winning, King or the guy who turned invisible?
I really don't know. Like,
well, I mean, you see, that's where you're confused at. Like, I already made my decision. Like, that's not even a matchup.
I mean, yeah, he could turn invisible, but like I said, there's real little that we know, and I think Queen will probably beat Burgers because, like, I mean, what does Burgers really do?
I was about to say, it's hard for me to choose which one would win because I know Kaido has like a huge amount of freaking people under him. They're all beast pirates, or they're just like, and Queen is willing to sacrifice them and make them into Ice Oni and all that. So you gotta think about all that. He'll just sacrifice them and have them attack them, and like that could even mess up freaking Blackbeard's crew if they don't have somebody like Chopper to hurry up and make antidote like that. Which I know they got a doctor, but is he as skilled as Chopper? I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think as a genius, but probably. I mean, they're gonna hype up their doctors. You know what I mean? Once we get to him, I don't know if he's gonna be Dr. Chopper, but my glasses. But you know what I mean? He might be somewhat strong. You know what I mean? Where he might be
the way I see it is that we're talking about Blackbeard's Pirates versus America Animal Kingdom Pirates. I get it. Captains, cool. They're gonna go at it, but I'm talking more like underneath the captains. Like,
I also can see it as because of Blackbeard's power, his fruit is like pretty much a black hole, and it attracts devil fruit users. And like as you saw him fighting with Ace, he like just put his hand out, and like Ace couldn't control himself but fly to Blackbeard. So like since they all have the smile fruit in them, he could just create a giant black hole, and if their hockey or strength isn't strong enough, their whole team could get sucked into that black hole.
Been the whole thing in my head. I was about to get ready to say, like, y'all saying this like he can't just black hole all of Kaido's crew and then go now we're all taking.
Yeah, but I was seeing it more like individual fighting, because that's how usually they fight.
You got to remember though, what has Blackbeard said? That's not how they fight. Every time we've seen Blackbeard's crew, they've always jumped you. It's never been a one-on-one. They that's what they do. They jump you. That's how Blackbeard teaches you how to fight. It's not so much the honorable one-on-one. Nah, if you got a clean look at that guy, kill him. You know what I mean? If you got take him out. Like that's how Blackbeard. That's what I'm saying. Like this is is different than what what you're used to the Luffy experience. They're gonna be jumping these people. Once they kill one, they're going to the next one to kill the next one. Like Luffy's people is all about safety and this just knock them out in a clear-cut way where they could still be alive. You know what I mean? Bullshit. But Blackbeard, there is no being alive. There is none of that shit. We're coming for you. We're gonna get your fruit.
Yeah, I ain't saying they're gonna let people live. I know it's gonna be like a to the death fight. I was, I don't know. I mean that is a good point, yeah. But I think even though they'll jump each other, I don't see Blackbeard jumping in with one of them. I think he'll let do y'all.
I don't see Kaido getting involved early. I think Kaido will let.
That's what I feel about Blackbeard. I don't think he's really gonna.
Blackbeard's gonna be leading the fight with the rest of his pirates, and they're gonna be taking these people down all at once. You know what I mean? I that's how I see it. Events just like how the Straw Hats did, and now Luffy will have to get to the rooftop. Blackbeard will have to get to the rooftop to fight Kaido. You know what I mean? But I feel like all of this, Blackbeard has a chance to really show up, and then the Whitebeard fruit shit. That's something else we haven't seen. An unlocked version of that, we haven't heard of that. So to me, it's like that's where he's leading off to. He probably unlocked one, or if not both of these things. And if he unlocked both of them, what is Kaido really doing to this? Like, if I can punch you and break a hole in time, or an earthquake, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and I got the darkness to pull you in and then punch you with that, with that. I mean, Just combo and set it up every time. Like it's not a fair fight.
Yeah, I actually agree. I completely forgot about the Whitebeard fruit. And last time when we did Whitebeard versus Kaido, I was saying Whitebeard could probably knock him out because of his fruit, and he's the
I
strongest human.
too.
And Blackbeard got both the fruit, the darkness one and the fucking shockwave one. But yeah, I think Blackbeard would definitely destroy the Animal Kingdom pirates. He could probably even do it single handedly because of his power.
That's what
Like,
I was saying. I was saying like even if you want to say, all right, that a lot of them don't got fruits, all right, you can make that case. But just think about it.
I wasn't thinking of it. I mean, I see the way y'all think. I wasn't really thinking of it. I was thinking more like, okay, captain versus captain. Like I was kind of breaking down who's gonna fight who and if they will win. And it's like when I broke down Blackbeard's pirate crew versus the Animal King, I'm like, shit, kind of stacked compared to what Blackbeard got, But if you do break it down, if they wouldn't just roll up and like, all right, guys, Blackbeard, like, hold on, stand back, let me,
yeah.
like.
And Blackbeard got the most dangerous criminals, not just pirates, most dangerous criminals on in One Piece. Yep. And like you saw how they jumped freaking Whitebeard at not Impel
Yeah, no, Marineford.
Yeah, Marineford.
They said Blackbeard only became he wanted to become a warlord Yonko type so he can break out them people from Impel Down. That was the only reason why he wanted that type of title. Was so he could do it and get away with it without the government or anybody giving him a problem. Because once you get into that status, you know what I mean, you can pretty much do whatever. You know that.
I thought it was funny because like this last episode that just popped up and they showed the flashback of the whole Marineford. And Shanks is like, so what do you say, Teach? Oh, I mean Blackbeard, like, what's up, y'all? You want to fight? And he's laughing, was like, nah, I already got what I came for. Like, we're not ready for you yet. Like, I'm bouncing. So I was like, okay, is this guy's crew, like, I guess is not where it needs to be at if he knows he can't go against Shanks. I'm like, okay,
smart.
Maybe his hitters is not really.
It's not that. You're not looking at it like he looked at that and said, okay, this is gonna be a 1v1. That's not how we fight. Yeah, that's not how they do things. We'll catch you when you slipping, when you damn. Will jump your ass. You keep forgetting like this is how they do shit. They don't do they got gang mentality. When you got gang mentality, it's like there is no 1v1. Oh, you want to have a 1v1 my crew versus yours? Nah, you got.
Yeah, I'll catch you later. We'll catch you later.
We'll catch you when you slipping, and I'll leave you another scar on your face. That's how you caught. That's the only way that makes sense. You caught Shanks slipping. That to me is the only way why
he did ask him like how you been, Shanks? That scar looked real good on your face.
That's why like we can't sleep on Blackbeard's strength. Like the fact that he was able to touch Shanks, it tells you like he's a different breed, and I think that he's gonna give Luffy the hardest problem.
I wasn't really like questioning Blackbeard. I was just questioning his crew because I'm like, like.
But what I'm trying to say is, who do you really think like? If they pull up, who's who ain't stopping nobody. The guy that turns to a dinosaur that Frankie had to fight, he's not stopping nobody. The girl Usopp and Nami fought, and the dinosaur, they're not stopping. Like, what damage could they really do? Like this.
Don't take on her though. Shit, the way she was using that hockey forehead, that was like damn.
And then once we get to the commanders, then that's when we can really be like, all right, King, Queen. But if it's 5 on Queen, 5 on King, you know what I mean? Who and then 1 on Kaido, you know what I mean? It's just the numbers is there. Like you can really run through King and Queen and then have the whole crew versus Kaido.
Yeah.
I agree. So
that makes sense if you put it like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Your Pirates for the victory.
I guess so. Blackbeard Pirates for the win.